Yesterday, we will say, Bami Gigaba Betra, me caption, me no they are 20 pesos. And there were 2 or 3 people that I saw, people that we have prayed for. Obi cried or control was me because of Lazan, because of Sika. Na Emra asofo bi, sebe, e watch ya mountains, e bompa ye gather you to know. Ye kuntoka, me kuntoka. Ye soft, ye very soft. The reason is that ye nyankophobia or person ye Christian, we ni papa into a teacher will say go achi no abo yem. But remember if say every good person has a limit. Picture that you are looking at a apostle. Ask yourself, say, if he was on your side and was so camera and I trusted that boy. I didn't know he was evil. Time on apostle or evidence. I would blast you and but now what kind of crazy do bet you innocent and pay into wo a subang home bang and a team. I do here, Juma. You are just being hypocritical. Maybe I'm a cassa de Maya and catch me. O catch my poucho. A pechopa bella mammy apa. Or they say, ye negotiate your phone on your money. A post on your bonia. Ye no kaya with chasamo. I won't see Muma Yakanasemo. Has he been able to provide a single audio? Nay, yes, I natural biana. Obi be or buy him. I had someone and knock away. Or you're right. They did not appear again. They did not come again. You know why? The reason is that me Kofi on metro me post say, and why don't you preach? Meanwhile, when these foolish people are saying foolish things about us, or more call no more commenting, more fire. Genji and same way, Nampacho, your apartheid system, and I say was slave trade one. She, Uber to 2 money say no. Near be one back say no bon. No, you will not do that. Who you are being loyal to evilness, and we are being loyal to our truth. No, Osimem yentie no. Yentie who evil nature. No, Semeti me a papa. Me a brantie no obi ekuna kwakoda be ma ne tumi sinebo akase mafom fache me yero me sro de ma yebian fache me obaba komo na machire black belly no aka chen se me pacho me pese me movie on osu movie on na me pese me boto ano onkrofo ta achire e no mu di atem eye de wo so mo ye those days na you threatening crofo and na me so mu a and na me you say ni sa no ma no. Sometimes it's painful say people that cannot even stand before you at a distance because of camera. Look at all these things that are going on. Obi to me the camera say me phobia. Maybe a wa bra. I will show who be want to say you are highly esteemed even in your family. Any day the man on a son both say nipa na yere no ho. No do attempt to say you are nobody. Don't forget say this is not somebody you have done something against you. Ebi kwa onye nhwe. Ebi kwa na o gina obi so na dey do attempt. To me kama me busu asem. Ma me say one po asem. Me amiti asem. And you were still painting the picture, say, Jemum ye come with Yasemua, and then get it to the one pre-plan. What's saying a cry? Now, be sure say one day all these things will come out. Now, Papa and Pakra recording from day one. As what you want, all these people are following you. No, I know you different papano, Nana Yeni Janachi, and more being called recorded papano, apostle, no recorded papano, Obiana and a crimp and now San. Some are not crying from man. Some of us, we are not fighting for our apostle because we are by a side. We are fighting this cause because we know what you have done to us. Wasiape and was here to be the enemy. Now, what this will be about the says here. No, I say, Swiss with them.
Ghana updates when you see mema kwaba sebabaso message also be like video no na wa share so e de amaminadofo Reverend O.bempah and the junior pastor Edu Bechi wase wa trentle ahwe mami yeye ankasa na mami yeye egusua egu ne ho anim ase na nsem a empo ode ba abonten no e kire ha wa mami yeye eye evil e na afi nso osan ye hypocrite ankasa san say ono nniam ode ye nkrofo media we so the same thing omdi bi eye ono mami yeye a na afi wadwa na fe on prenkura se mo nkobia me kana asemadofo Edu Bechi kire ha wase wo mami yeye nsem a ekoso wo ne na tenantem no an wase fa ne se ono na ye na tena no na mpo wo aba ne video ase na wa ba na na tena ne exposing na wo aba video na ase na wo be ye ho te se dia wo ni ma ono Edu Bechi no na afi wo se ne din wase the same thing na wo mami yeye wo de ye na san se wo nsem na ekoso no won to me and stop eye onklofo na watu omo agu media ne so say omombla ba embe attack ono eye Edu Bechi nsem a ode ba abonten san say wo wani ma agu asese otumi ni obi kun akwakoda nipa no ehu se waye boni nti wapacho e na afi wo ba gi atum no wo mo wa akokodi boni no a omo defend ti se dia omo defend ama wo na wagyae deɛ woyɛ no wogyina hɔ sɛ ɔmo nim deɛ ɔmo yɛ ɛna wode ntorɔ ɛba abɔnten ayi na ɛdu bɛkyi kyerɛ a ɔsɛ ɔmo atena akyire akye yie paa ɛna ɔmo ahwɛ maame Ngege ɔtoto boɔ ɛba park ne so na ɔmo ba abɛsɔ so a ɔsɛ ɔno nsɛm a ɔbɛkan ne deɛ ɛnyɛ ɛsiane sɛ yɛhwɛ mu a wo maame Ngege no wɔn pa na wadi ɔmo bɔne watumi aka nkurɔfoɔ bebree ho asɛm ɔmo ba abɔnten sɛ ɔmo bɛka bi a na afei wastarte sɛ ayi ɔmo deɛ ɔmo yɛ nyame nipa ɔmo som Nyankopɔn nti no wonim sɛ ɔmo som nyame nti wokyekyere ɔmo nsa egu ɔmo akyi na deɛ wopɛ bia wode ayɛ ɔmo ayi nka nneɛma bɔne a woyɛ wei ɛyɛ ɛbɛyɛ dɛn na ɔmo ntumi mmɛka ho nsɛm the same thing ɛna ɔmo de ba abɔnten na ɔmo de ba a woba bɛka sɛ ɔmo som nyame nti ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔmo ba abɔnten bɛ defend ɔmo ho ayi ɔse ɔmo bɛ defend ɔmo ho anka ɔmo ate aseɛ ɛdeɛ bɛ nti na nka wɔn nso wɔn stop nkurɔfoɔ no a ɔmo toto bo ɔba park ne so no efisɛ ɔmo ba a baabi ɔmo pɛ bia na ɔmo de ntɔkwa no ɛɛkɔ adɔfoɔ ɛdu bɛkyi nso aba abɔnten a ɔbɛkyerɛkyerɛ ne nsɛm mu ɛsiane sɛ ɔse maame Ngege ɛde nsɛm bɔne ɛna ɛba abɔnten nsɛm ɔno ankasa ɛnim sɛ ɔnya ho evidence ayi nka onim sɛ nsɛm na ɔka no ɔgyina so papa bi a ɔmfa audio bi a ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔmo Reverend O.bempah ɛne n'akyi dɔmfoɔ no ɔmo sɛ ɔno maame Ngege no ayadɔfoɔ yɛn kote ɛdu bɛkyi nsɛm no dɔɔso yie paa ɔno nso ɔkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu ɛsiane sɛ ɔse ɔmo ambɛkyerɛkyerɛ nsɛm mu a ɔmo de ɛyɛ picture foforɔ ɛna ɛba abɔnten ɛsɛ ɔsɛ nso bɛkyerɛ w'adwe wɔ comment section hɔ aka mo ne yɛn kote nsɛm no aha yɛ Ghana update
ewiase wɔ obi a ɔbɛbu obi a no bu no deɛ wɔmbu no membu no. I can tell you was a statement of fact. Some people would want to trumpet on your weakness and no weakness. I may know whom be so the own guana or body as a own guana away. A car fact actually. A man for the winning a bay fan. So you'll be a winning Munyamu. But down for number bonting, grass and board arching. Now, Sim been a bentia. Emma be a quack baby. Abrabo mo asetsena na yɛ nam no ɔtɔfam wani obi a na befiu tino ɛwɔ sɛ wo guide wo elements machine deɛ baako asase yi so nipa ɔpɔ asɛm no na ɔpɔ asɛm de ɔmpɔ asɛm ɔpɔ akɔ so ɛba fam ɔmpɔ asɛm da yɛne tua paa sɛ yɛyɛ ɔbɔne ɔbɛbɔ agye so but so ɔbɛkyerɛ wo sɛ mu ɛbɛkasa wo na ɔpɛ kasa ka wano tum na ɔkasa dodo na deɛ bɛn na ho that is what they will do to you. So if you want to live your life at the expense of anybody, then you are making the biggest mistake of your life. Ade a friend ekum nipa so ɔkɔto so bi kyerɛ ne nsɛm ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔpɛ ntɔkɔ ba ekum nipa yɛ wɔ su ɛne ban wɔ hɔ ɛne ɛwɔ wɔsra wɔ hɔ na me wo sra bɔ obi so a ɛwɔ sra no wɔ hɔ ba ne su ɛne ne ban deɛ ma ne yɛ ne ya in your soul. What is in your soul are your intuitions, your sentiments, and your feelings. You know, there's nothing you can do about it. Obinim so be a soft pounds, not the about to any. You're there about to any no uncle be my woe. So we never so see Kim as someone be kind of say, hey, no soft pound, I will react to see. Now, the interior minister can say, well, say you don't intend to go and pull a gun or a stone against somebody who is an army person and as a security person located to, and you expect the person not to react, the person will definitely react. And to know, if you don't want to see the other side of somebody, find ways and means to respect yourself. Because sabi obi amuja, I read you can be amuja ba. What the second can be? Definitely blood will come out. Blood beba. Obi betumi am obi respect all the life. Or the any be a was asasi so be man on so ompe. Ma me kan fact bi jo. E no bia na here respect. E was asasi we so. Obo wo ma show respect say no fi say wagimi. We a proud follower. O di nachi. Obo ano o supporting it onim say wa bi nya adwuma. Ofa wo so we jimi for. Onfa wo nya hwe. Life na yana no wo hia nkofo bebreu e kan kribia cho me na nkofo bu amenim so mo mpekasa by the point in time they realize say if they don't stand up for themselves nobody will do that for them about say nya freedom fighters And then you can talk of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah because one chance I will be in and they be cry for the Prophet Muhammad, and all these people, they face challenges and call for no opposition from external aggressions. They never liked them, but they stood the test of time. Adintia, they took it upon themselves. Say, "Omo makwani." Emma said, "Will be or a man for a long time." But Malika will say, "Emancipate yourself from this mental slavery." In quote, those days now people had become like gods and goddess on social media and has elapsed. It is time we give respect to the people that follow us. If you have a leader whom you can advise at a point in time, when that leader doesn't know a full stop, say Jina, no Jina, that leader is not qualified to be a leader. Every leader must listen. The day of the man leader knows with you. It's when you make the burden of the leader your burden. No one say, this is somebody that can stand the test of time when it comes to me. Say, a do dear dinya, obejina dia mami. Yesi bebia, or say ya could do no, and tuan could do. I told you, I saw be a comb, very good. But you should know when to speak. Because a good spokesperson or not a speaker doesn't speak because they want to speak. They speak because they know what to say. We are all surrounded by a cloud of witnesses. Even the heavens has an advocate. Or shrine when Granny or Casamafo. The time about some sorry ya with Jimmy Yen. Now Kunyami to me rent a single room self-contained Yamabon some no locking wall. But I say no, Michael, Muntuni Masters issue. They are not going to be at this place. Anytime I'll be say somebody solely understands every evil and stupidity somebody does. One thing you should put in your mind is that they carry the same spirit. You know why? Because it is part of the DNA. They are men that are very polygamous. Until you go Bema or Pema be person worry be no baby complain say ni kwa fanechia. Sa Bema no besha kato say a part of destiny, a part of life. Sounds no Bema one person man, on yes man. I sure Becca say, hey, there be one man is to one woman. Because it is better to give 100% of yourself to one person than to give a 25 to 4. Because at the end of the day, you are giving out 100%. Intimate to me for Baba, according me 100% love a man. So when we are Bema being so, any 25 Bema 4, you not to see 100. At the end of the day, you are giving out 100. But remember when we say, we all have different blood streams that goes through our blood. And sometimes you will say some people can understand things perfectly. Say, and then can they see what is going on? Can they analyze? Why they have made up their mind. One, they be aware that 2 on Poissem 3. They watch your phone on near 9 days of the permanent credit. There are people that are not seekers of truth. They don't want truth. Opa can not credit from Genesis to Revelation. They will not understand you. So sometimes you need to guard your mental health. You need to guard your instincts. You need to guard the things that you feel. Those days now you're threatening Kofi, and I'm so more, and I'm you saying this animal. Sometimes it's painful to say people that cannot even stand before you at a distance because of camera. Look at all these things that are going on. Obi to me the camera saying to me phobia. Maybe I'll show who we want to say you are highly esteemed, even in your family. Any day the man on a son. No, do attempt to say you are nobody. Don't forget, say, this is not somebody you have done something against you. Yesterday, we will say, and there were 2 or 3 people that I saw. I will address them within the course of the week. People that we have prayed for. We cried to control because of l'argent, because of Sika. Now, Emra Asofo Libi, Sebe. A watch your mountains, airborne pie, gather you to know. Yeah, Kuntoka, Minkuntoka. Mitch, the side of the story. Yakokota. You don't win in court because you think you have a case. You win in court because you argue out your case. Do you know the number of people that have gotten back to me after a whole year of lambast, criticisms, and in your correct? Now they are realizing, but why didn't you speak all this while? Because I was not given the permission to talk. Until we will case, Makwa could do court. If be some come and want to. Once now can I what have you said? I just say I say cast out the scorner and contention will cease. Nti so no bi wasem wo court na ba ko peba na manya misha ko ni gwewade nka ho. Na de oye otrofo no oye dadaafo no oye bromsam no kegu usunu anka bia etumi pamo adafo ese wadwuma ese reputation ese wudin. Sabi Jesus catch him say mun ko kanche Herod sakraman no a won pese madwuma be koso no say enifrafo ani bie asosifo aso ye den asem. What we call Christianity in our today world as Ghanaians, and then the same as the Christianity that came in the Bible. Don't forget, say Peter Mono and the poem. They stood the test of time in order for Christianity to be established. To my catch say Christianity itself is a warfare. Sometimes we are tempted to go overboard, but why would Christ use a word? Say catch a hero, sacramento. Yaka sacramento. Unim sakramai abo wo wure mu a sabe ne ho bon wa ese kankane en wo de wo hene toto no en na odifo bi kache obi se wo ye sakramai a o kache o mampani bi ote akonya so ye sakramai a e be ka so odifo ni mu ade on fa ni die ma no because at that time Herod asolitia onyame adwuma. Jesus say mo ko kanche se me ma ne kwan as long as metiase no asosifo asobie no mo mani atehwe until say Jesus time so ye waseekuno no. You don't venture because Peter be also. Christ or smart or rebuke Peter because of the rest. Peter Chakwan Kwaso, a secret place and Kwankasa. But no person for that rascality of Christianity. Or some more movie Peter Limit, Moody was a kind of dear, Moody trap, a new trap, etc. Or the Christ Peter was say, you will be the rock upon whom I will build a church, and the gate of hate will not prevail against it. You're soft. They are very soft. The reason is that yenyankophobia mama to Mimi, thank you for the target. Yenyankophobia or person ye Christian, we ni papa into a teacher will say go achi no aboyem. But mama refi say every good person has a limit. So what boa kramai? A warrior will fee no door po asem. De bia uduro now turning to suit yan so. E bia boa bona. E da obema ne bia no obeka wo. Adintia, one for the dear man. Do a show kitchen now or ye be na woman. A dog be with Diano Betty brought to the affair with Diana more than noon. To Dibia Becase, and you pay you swarm. I said will be a tree a car, will be a say a kitchen ye biane, and will be a wood back at the manor. Kwame ya, but Abna so dear a Jimmy. Dear young man, the phone penny for in Crofo Benini. When Mrs. say, your tipper, obetipper, your ticket, obetikeke. This is one of the slogans among NDC to be winning elections in the past elections. Why? Some people decided not to be quiet. So there were movements that came in. Because we are all going to grow up to build families. There are things on social media. No, because now on content say this will be one of my peskentia, but a YouTube skentia. I have every right. Some me kwana miti and me YouTube me defend them. No be better misika. Some me fan to be anini. Because they all say me without any reason. When you scared, I don't know. Number two, I don't know. Blogger for Frafa, or Missa Jirimu, or no so share, say a woman anymore because on also penny daily bread. Now, me mean Chilemuna, and also YouTube ABM, maybe mobile by Miscano. Now, Cassie is a kintia, cut on the neighborhood, Yan said the Enfaniano. Maybe I'm Cassis a contractor, or Chow Coin, Nasan Kaufia, was a contractor near good. Benya Kaufia was a contractor or a bad person. Some people like Manu Suamo. They have been quiet for a year and over. They have been silent. The picture that they are looking at, a apostle, ask yourself, say, if he was on your side, and was so camera and I trusted that boy. I didn't know he was evil. Time when our apostle or evidence. I would be blast you and move on. But now what kind of crazy do bet you innocent and pay? Into wo a suben home bang and a team. I do ye juma. You are just being hypocritical. Maybe I make a my and catch me or catch by my pouch. All these people were witnesses to time I sent by. I did about 4 or 5 videos. I catch them say, Yen faso bo moment. Yes, be an yen traso, papa so dírty. These people were under my video, no more commenting. Tron yema, yan tiasie, a dear wakoye. We are sell out. Obia your betrayer, obia your ungrateful at the mouth. A dubechi cananu to me, Satime to Jaguti a cananu to me, Gucci cananu to me, ɛno deɛ na yɛ nkurɔfoɔ de yɛ ka se apam gucci obitumi bɛtena kaa mu awurade yɛ meda wase na mimi so mu gya no deɛ obi akɔ akɔtɔ obi a memene ne bɔ mpaeɛ o akɔ akɔtɔrɔ wɔ hɔ a mentele nka asɛm ne ban kɔ no wɔntumi amisa mehwɛ meanwhile I was sending everything going on to the person say oh, look at what is happening thinking say nko bɛka bibi say ka wo deɛ ma ne ntɔ caption kran ka sɛ hwɛ guy we mene na bɔ mpaeɛ da wasɛ me nkɔm da and I confirm to the prophecy enti munyai deɛ mo yɛ no at least say wafom yɛ mpo a wabɛyɛ video abɛpa kyɛw yɛmfa nkyɛ no we had the likes of Reginald a wɔn bɛka saa asɛm no very sensible people no group ni mu a they were saying no these are from the justice yabo amo say tokwa ba yentwa so anti Michelle radiation anti Michelle mu to me take his stand make can say nipa bi oni munyansa asem ba won ka bi o de nani to fam na we ready both side sata me tutu na nya ma ba edie na wontumi bi sa free tutu ho ene ma me nsu anya ma we bi sa ma me nsu a the side of the story ya kasa wo ye zombie a wonti ase sata Gucci na no onyu and now for me no come. Omunye na for keke. Omunye papa baako ma. Only one person side of the story. Baako ye de say obi e betray no. And you couldn't ask. Na me bisa say. Se woni munyansa na wo mampo. Na wo fia bonten ba. No me entafo mpo na omo ko a. What do you do? Ubi so no me no penny ne kakra. Then na buy. Penny say we, kakra say we. Woni munyansa de na aye. Opata. You don't take sides. But ye nyankofo no so woni munyansa. They took sides. Ye guyeni mu ase ye de picture to wo e ma omo nyem pictures ato wo enti obi enyankaye so obi tise sofo edu ba echi me gina sa ni platform so kasa all the rest of the years amenya hwemfi one also ma me say teku ana asesempoa and now mama ngege titi e be kan say de me de edu ba echi ma ne ye obi na ma me yes ade no ye nya obi ma no nhye wo and man na me my video na e ha ma me Ngege na odi akoto ni page no ye na ye bo na chiama na kan kore obi a wo wan kasa voice obu ofu se sebe wo se wo ni munyansa oba bi ye so okọ class ana oda and whatever wo se emfa ho na wo nya kra be firi masa akọ wo bi aka wo ye na ye kan kore no a wo so ntia se no odi akoto ni page say she will be back me twen me so ya oba I'm telling you so camera ni radio ano kra de e ya wo de as at that time now wako to on the poster say edidi edu ba chi atem say me mount pressure na me do madam natem or the obi a wonya hwe ne picture ene na busuafo picture abegu ni page say o expose wo na wo mo damo say wo adwini nya adwuma ka be ade we he that seeks equity must come with clean hands. Equity demands equity. Me edu ba chi me nya wi I'm only doing assessment of the evil things you have done to me. I have not attacked you without a cause. This is a you talk to na maameno. Who are debating na masa wo fari mpo a me nka be frame I don't need your call for anything. E debate mun sisi fire. Cause me be advocate say sisi fire. Me say sad time no. Maami busu amo kondi gomo omo ye form no mo Facebook ni niam anko amo such a beautiful family we had. If you poku amo ne ade no e de bone no mo ye. Na poso ne ko de ne nkwato wo maamo. Awo de edisi ani o gintokwa no ko e kwade na na mo de ye no manfa de ma me picture meto ma mu nani mu ase the same person na wo kwa ma no wa record obi yire e born life so de gu nani mu ase wa record so for panya no hwe no so de begu nani mu ase no begu na asori na wo mo damo a se wa dwene e ye adwuma pa would you support such a cause? Sometimes let's call a spade and let's not call it a dagger. I believe say you have to be loyal. But it is stupidity to be loyal to a fool. I'm telling you the honest truth. And then as a woman, I will tell you day in and day out. God, you see now to me. What she am saying, on some country, and on to me foco, on to me kuto. And I'll comment on about social media. When I sense hypocrisy inside, and I will expose you point blank. Because to me, will be post as I say because of Sika. Meanwhile, my bomb pile for months. Me knew one city that they are now able to me their money. And he said, "We be defaming me and Sika." Na me say me tie ne ska sebe de o say ade ene de o ye ne yi ho na support no se du ba chi bufu kwa no di atemati asem a wo ka no tie mu yi ne bisa say where is this guy coming from or your analysis of how we know the atoa of how we know the atoa ade a o de toto no so no enye fabricated reality on the ground now we see because we are loyal to arm robber no case e ba ya theft case no ye tontwene ne be di wo di pa na o ye loyal to no nachi are you mad yet none your banko and a robbery case aba. I'm Roberts na Kofi am yakwachi wo ma. Yet the woman was we are loyal to arm robbers in Tino. Oma ye you omre de yenya woman. You forget to omnianya arm robbers no monkoda. Is that what you mean? A chopper bella mammy apa. What you say, ye negotiate for no your money. A post no your money. Ye na no kaya with chasano. I won't see mama ye can answer. Has he been able to provide a single audio? Na yes, say natural biana. Obi bi oba yenim. I idea someone and not or you're right. They did not appear again. They did not come again. You know why? The reason is that me Kofi on metro me post say, why don't you preach? Meanwhile, when these foolish people are saying foolish things about us, or more call no more commenting, more fire. Genji and same way, Nampacho, your apartheid system, and I say was slave trade one. Hey, who better to money say no? Near beer one, back say no bon. No, you will not do that. Who you are being loyal to evilness, and we are being loyal to our truth. No, Yenti wo evil nature no. Se metie me papa me abrantie. No obi ekuna kwakoda. Be ma ne tumi sinebo akase mafom fa cheme. Me yero me sro de ma yebian fa cheme. Oba ba ko mo na ma chire blackberry no aka chen se me pacho. Me pese me movie on, osu movie on. Na me pese me boto ano. Onkrofo ta chire ene wo mu di atem. Eye de wo so mo ye. Ene chire guy na page na de besisi ye. Later you are using the same thing to blackmail other people. Now, I say, Munin Kaya, Murefidi and Antutuye. Munin Kaya, Mamu Swa Murefidi, Munin Kaya. It took a short time say Gucci, Mamu Swa, Hildamo. But yet now be a destroyer. To which kind of group? A group as a kabum and a yedium. Such an empty group. What do you have that somebody should be envious of? Now, I'm saying, I can't pronounce me preaching. Now, me preaching and the 5 never baba shame. Now, no crow any pattern never baba here. Abrabomun Samu. A try to be a modu, China Miansem. A try to be a before you win the heart of people. But you make Miansam much and won't hear that. But what do I brabo to turn a brabon one? No, who they way to me from what you have survived, how you have been able to stand the test of time or Femuaba. Be who say Yansanibia Babetro say, I will YouTube. So you get fun. But who say, Adia me yan, maybe saying Gigi Castle, no National be. Who soon in Yansan, who so jagum, see any atem. Now me a may punching so on canon too, National be rano. You want me to come and sit here and say in Biggie, Medon and look at us? No, I will only pave way for somebody to do something evil against me again. Because sometimes I don't know any evidence, but these are proof, pure evidence at this time. We just come them. If you want more, sabi, ya recording our case. I a debate nation ye no do be setting up. Obi a me won that. And I make say the man for binanka so. Otu ni for say here na me do ba setting up. Ya bebo. Na ye den on so ba na sa ko won tafo. Be sine o social media air champion say yen fan Kofi bi say apostle entum. Na me kan kra bi a okay. Tuli bobu ade e chen o. Baby a wonya information fair na pese ye go apostle ni mu ase no. Obuade ase no papa no kasa e wentie. But me gidi se papa any tuli kasa obetie because opening na fie massive one for it is not going to be possible. Tuli se on ma papa mpon kasa me sure say ye mu bi ne ye nkwara mpo no otie yen. Ne se ye kasa che no obetie. Na sa inkunimdie na aba this side no it will not be rain. On obayi. On nyene wo se the go agun wani mu ase. Even in your shame, who push it per se, Dipana and a trim plan. Now, the watch will Dipana Mason of Omeo Abayane, or send inside them, the Naya say, such a being, or Pamoa, no way Yana, or son of a bone. That is what you do. Umu Biako, minimum relation, but only Ngege, but I can attest to date say that woman has been very mature with you, but on person Kofi who you really are, and to Akana what to. I'm waiting for the opportunity to talk to this woman. Obeying in Papa or the year, but I can attest. Suppose the kind of cry. Me assure say